Consider yourself an adventurer, thrill seeker, or someone with extreme tastes. Get ready for an adrenaline-fueled journey as I unveil the world's most extreme attractions. Brace yourself. This list isn't for the faint-hearted. Number 10. Zorb Turua in New Zealand. First off, this is the Zorb Turua in New Zealand. If you think rolling down a hill inside a gigantic transparent ball isn't thrilling, then you probably haven't been inside a Zorb Turua yet. You may be wondering, what is a Zorb? It's a giant orb made up of transparent plastic created by Zorb way back in 1995. They're located in Rotorua, which has evolved into an adventure playground fit for all kinds of thrill seekers. Riding inside the Zorb Turua alone is exhilarating in and of itself, but it's even better with friends because of the different tracks they have available. If you're in the mood to get wet, take the wet ride. If you're looking for speed, take the fast lane with your buddies. If that wasn't extreme enough for you, you can also summon your inner Indiana Jones with the drop. Just make sure you duck in time before the giant ball runs you over. Oh, and one last warning. Don't do this thing on the side of a mountain, or it could become seriously deadly like this incident in Russia. Ouch. Number 9. Meters Alpine Coaster in Austria. This one involves speed heights and some of the world's most beautiful mountains. If the thought of a roller coaster entered your head, you're not entirely wrong presenting the Meters Alpine Coaster in Austria. This one-of-a-kind coaster ride is 2,800 meters long and provides not only fast thrills, but also offers the picture-perfect scenery of the famed series. Peak riders can go as fast as 42 kilometers per hour, which is music to the ears of speed junkies. The coaster has brakes for those who can't handle the speed, but with that being said, having brakes on the coaster doesn't stop accidents from happening, and may even be the cause of accidents. Take this crazy accident, for example. Being slow increases the likelihood of being hit from behind. So, do yourself and everyone else a favor by cranking up the speed. Number 8. Skydive Mount Everest. When it comes to extreme activities on Mount Everest, trekking the feared mountain is what usually comes to mind, but not for these guys. Everest Skydive. A group of professional skydivers from all over the world actually came up with the crazy idea to skydive on top of Mount Everest. They're going to literally take you up to new heights in the Himalayas, and with their help, you'll find yourself jumping off an AS-350B3 chopper from a modest height of 23,000 feet. Just below Mount Everest, once you jump off, you'll be welcomed with the sight of the picturesque Sherpa settlement, accompanied with a glorious backdrop of the world's tallest mountain. While it will definitely be an experience you'll remember for the rest of your life, it's going to take a whole lot of time planning and funds. Number 7. Pamplona Bull Run. If defying gravity isn't for you, how about defying the fury of a group of full-grown bulls? That's what the Pamplona Bull Run offers to those who are brave enough to do it. Held every year at the San Fermin Festival, participants run alongside 6 bulls and 4 oxen across the crowded city streets of Pomona. The route, which spans 825 meters, starts at the Cala de Santo Domingo and ends at the Plaza de Toros, which is the bull arena. Though it may seem like a short run, remember you're running with bulls. The danger in the bull run is definitely real. Ever since record-keeping began in 1924-15, people have died from gorings, with around 50 to 100 people being hurt every year. But that doesn't stop people from joining this festive and sacred event. The Pamplona Bull Run is definitely one of the most dangerous and thrilling activities to take part in around the globe. So, join at your own risk. Number 6. Pterodactyl in Colorado. At Pterodactyl in Manito Springs, Colorado, you'll find yourself free falling over 150 feet, which usually results in your screams being echoed throughout the entire Williams Canyon. Pterodactyl is located inside the cave of the Winds Mountain Park, which has a large variety of rides. That being said, Pterodactyl is the real standout ride because nothing gets the adrenaline going like sitting at the edge of a 200-foot cliff and then free falling. Hey, if these grandmas can do it, so can you. Number 5. Volcano Boarding in Nicaragua. Okay, so maybe you're not looking to drop down a 200-foot cliff. Maybe you're looking for something a bit closer to the ground. In that case, volcano boarding in Nicaragua just might be what you're looking for. You'll find yourself racing down an active, I repeat, active volcano called the S Negro, also known as the Black Hill. The volcano appeared in 1850, which makes it a very young volcano to volcano board. You'll have to hike to the volcano first, which can take as long as half a day with the help of a proper guide. Once you reach the top of S Negro, you'll be strapping on custom-built sandboards to race down the volcano's 728-meter slope. The ground is mostly made up of volcanic rock, so it can result in some painful scars if you fall off. Before I reveal the next example, you should subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. We upload amazing fact-filled list videos daily. Also make sure to click that bell icon to stay updated, or you'll regret missing out on some amazing knowledge that could have filled your brain. Now let's get back to it. Number 4. Mountain biking at cliffs of Moher. Still unfazed by the activities in this video so far. While things are about to become really dangerous, and when I say dangerous, I mean biking on crumbling ground. Dangerous mountain biking at the cliffs of Moher is considered one of the most dangerous activities you can do around the globe. Due to the soil's natural erosion, the ground can be very unstable and some parts have been reported to be crumbling. However, that didn't stop Hans Ray and Steve Pete. These two daredevils mountain biked on the cliffs of Moher illegally along a narrow ledge, 600 feet above the ocean below. 4 years later, it was reported that the trail they biked on had collapsed. I guess you can't really blame the government for making it illegal to bike there. Another trail worth mentioning is the youngest road in Bolivia. This road climbs to around 15,000 feet and is dangerously equipped with a few 3-meter hairpin turns that have resulted in trucks and buses falling down cliffs. Due to the depths that the road is seen, it was given the grim nickname, the Death Road, and the Inter-American Development Bank declared the youngest road. The world's most dangerous road sends shivers down your spine, doesn't it? And one last trail that I'm going to mention is the White Line in Sedona, Arizona. I swear, just looking at the trail is enough to strike fear in every biker's heart. Even for Michael Kolbeck, who you just saw, said that it was one of the scariest things he's ever done on bike. The world-renowned professional who has won several downhill racing titles had to prepare extensively for this. So it's safe to say that anyone even thinking about doing this needs to have professional experience and skill. I mean, come on, you're practically biking on a wall at the side of a mountain. Please be careful. After all, you don't want this to happen to you. Number 3. Wing walking in the UK. Flying an airplane can be terrifying to some, but generally speaking, it's not that scary. In fact, flying is still the safest mode of transportation, but how about standing on top of a plane while it's flying across the air? Now that's a thrilling experience. With the help of the UK-based Aero Superbat wing walkers, you'll be able to feel the wind on your face in an entirely new way. Yes, it looks outrageously dangerous, but the wing walkers will ensure you're properly briefed and prepared before flying. Because of this, it's practically impossible to wing it, pardon the pun, but rest assured they'll make sure you have the time of your life. After all, they have years of experience and do regular shows featuring their wing walking skills. So go ahead and fly away. If you're feeling more confident than usual, you can even apply to be a wing walker yourself. Number 2. Sky cycle in Japan. The mountain biking experience can be extremely dangerous, as I previously showed, but sky cycling in Japan dares to challenge that claim. If you haven't heard of this high and mighty ride, then put it on your bucket list because it's definitely worth the plane ticket to Japan, as the name suggests. You'll be cycling on air. It may lack the speed of mountain biking, but this ride brings you to over 50 feet with no railing to protect you from falling over. The only thing protecting you from dropping a seatbelt. That being said, if you don't mind pedaling and have conquered your fear of heights, it's actually a great way to get a selfie with the great STO bridge in the background. Just make sure you don't tip over. Number 1. Extreme Chinese bridges. It seems the Chinese really do take things to the extreme, as illustrated perfectly by these three activities. First up, the Hongyago Glass Bridge in China. Just when you thought the Chinese were done making crazy and scary stuff, they built this bridge. They can be considered an architectural marvel. It's a glass suspension bridge, which means you can see the huge drop below, which is approximately 715 feet. The bridge is mostly made up of glass, and despite it being capable of accommodating 2,000 people, only 500 to 600 visitors are allowed at a time. People are also required to wear special shoe glove that the staff will provide for even more safety. Trust me when I say it's scary to the core, because people wouldn't be acting like this if it wasn't. Another absolutely fear-inducing bridge in China is this 500-foot bridge, which is located in an amusement park just on the edge of Qing called the Ingwar Dian Theme Park. You will be literally walking across a bridge only made up of steel planks, 1 foot apart. The owners definitely took the expression of walking in the park to a whole new level. Last on the list is the outrageous, the thrilling, the insert every kind of dangerous adjective you can think of. Wash on cliffside path. The infamous plank walk is the most dangerous path in Mount Huan, and you'll need nerves of steel and unrelenting focus to even attempt this. To start, you'll need to take a trek, and once you reach the top, the only thing between you and 1,000 feet of Chinese soil are a few inches of rock. Safe to say you'll need more than just a harness to conquer this beast of a path. Which attraction did you think was the most extreme? And can you think of any others? Let me know in the comments down below. Till next time, continue living life on the edge. Thanks for watching.